It was the start of a new season of DTF.
Thomas and I were meeting our lead actor, Austin, for dinner.
Austin referred to himself as a meta-method actor. He got so into his roles, he'd hold funerals for other characters that died in the show.
Which drove our budget into the ground.
Needless to say, it's time we intervened.
With the ratings as low as they were last season, we had to run a tight ship.
So when Austin asked us to dinner, we weren't sure what to think.
Mostly because we didn't recognize the character he was playing. As I rounded the corner, I saw Thomas standing in front of the restaurant, and
I couldn't help but feel
like we were missing something.
So...
PA, coffee!
Where's Thomas and OT?
They should be here soon. It's not like them to be late.
Thanks, PA.
I mean, it's Kelsey. You can call me Kelsey.
PA is right. Just give them a few more minutes. They'll be here.
It's 1:15. I think we're safe to leave.
No, I'm the director. I'm in charge. Daniel, Lauren, what have you got?
Well, we've got a draft of something.
Okay, so Alfredo turns into a rabbit, and he leads a revolution of cute animals against people.
Stop! What else have you got?
Nothing. The script's already written.
Then rewrite it.
Well, here's my draft.
Great, we'll give it a read.
No. Thomas and OT said I could write the premiere this season.
Yeah, well, they're not here to reject your little rabbit tales, so...
You haven't even read it yet.
What do you guys think?
Hey, I don't want to be no rabbit.
You get to kill Austin.
Man, that's cold.
Where is Austin?
PA, don't ruin it by asking questions.
Look, it's kind of a blessing that he's not here, so let's just go with the script.
Why? Lauren's is... Never mind.
Hey!
Well, I'm sorry, Lauren, but you forgot to change the scene heading from Interior Cheers.
It's a classic?
It's derivative.
It's plagiarism.
Right, so can we read mine now, please?
Out of the question. What, Josh? No, I'm in charge here. Yes, I am. Fine, we'll read it. But you have to get everyone's approval before we move forward. Unanimous vote.
Okay. Alright, so.
We were a few minutes early, so we decided to get our position straight before Austin arrived.
Knowing him, there's bound to be some absurd yet uninspired performance piece, and it was important to know where all the emergency exits were.
Bird cartoons, either way, we're completely screwed.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but what if he has fireworks?
The bar here seems pretty sturdy. Let's get a table nearby, we can duck behind it.
Okay.
What do you think Austin wants? We can't give him a raise.
I mean, he probably just wants to touch base with us. Tell us what he's done over the summer?
Maybe. I'm starting to wonder if he's worth keeping.
Listen, he's the best we got.
Yeah, Fredo can't carry a scene like Austin can, let alone a whole show. Still, I'd rather give him a shot than keep burying crew.
Thomas.
Austin?
Good evening, sir. Your usual table tonight?
Actually, Jesse, I think we'll be at 15.
Perfect. Will you please follow me? All right, gentlemen. Can I get you started with something to drink?
Water's fine.
Diet Agnosticola, please.
And for you, sir?
A glass of Cabernet Sauvignon.
Excellent choice. I'll have those right out for you.
Thank you.
We sat there for a few more minutes, making awkward small talk with Austin, quite taken aback.
He wasn't sporting an accent. His hair was his natural color, and in the 30 seconds we'd been there, he hadn't name-dropped whoever made his shoes.
We had entered the restaurant worried about whatever theatrical exuberance he had in store for us. But seeing him like this nearly had us
Scared pissless.
OT eventually asked Austin what he had done over this summer.
He responded with a lackadaisical account of his time in Brazil.
As OT looked at the menu, I could tell he didn't know what any of it meant. I didn't even bother trying.
But I immediately regretted the replacement of it. So, they scrubbed the clown tattoo off of my ass with steel wool. I passed out from the pain, and I woke up the next morning back in my hotel room.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like fun.
Are we ready to order, gentlemen?
Oui, je vais savoir les spaghetti.
That sounds pretty good. I'll try that.
Yeah, me too.
Seems like you've had an interesting summer, Austin. What else has been going on?
Austin, why are we here?
Well, I'm glad you asked, OT. You see, I just wanted to discuss the future of Down to Film. Specifically, my future.
I was thinking the same thing.
OT, that can wait till afterwards. I want to hear more about Brazil.
Certainly. So after Rio, I was hitchhiking up the coast of the Atlantic when I came across this beautiful woman by the name of Maya, and she invited me to attend this festival of sorts in Cachoeira. Now, I don't know nearly enough about the people of this region, but it seemed like the festival was led by this group of 30 elderly women, kind of a mixture of Brazilian and African heritage, all decked out in sheet white robes. And they took me to this half-filled church where the festival was going to take place, and also where I was spending the night for the evening. So after a few hours of fervent prayer alongside them, I was about ready to hit the hay. But Maya took me outside, where a hive of people had arrived for the main event. Now, I found myself being led through the sea of colorfully dressed individuals by the elderly women, and being brought to the stage that overlooked the entire crowd. I pushed back, because for all I knew, I was about to be sacrificed or something. But Maya took my hand, walked me up the stairs, and set me on the stage. Everyone stopped what they were doing, and they looked at me.
Well, what happened then?
Well, I didn't know what to do. I raised my left arm, and they all lifted theirs. I shook it around like I had a muscle spasm, and they did the same. I found out that I was leading a dance. After doing that all evening, in the morning I got out of Dodge.
Wait, that's it?
Well, right, but on the flight back, I couldn't stop thinking about that dance. You see, it's the creative process. That's how it happens. I've spent my whole career pretending to be someone I'm not, but when I was on that stage, I was myself. I wasn't playing any character, just like I'm not playing any character right now.
You sure about that, Austin? What do you want from us?
I want to write. Good, the food's here.
Unbelievable. Josh, really? Harsh.
Well, that's that. PA's vote doesn't count, so we have a unanimous vote. Time to start for something new. So I was sort of thinking we could go for this...
Well, Heidi-ho, Idaho, how is my favorite show doing?
Oh! Hey, Tyler. How are you?
Well, I am doing just fine, thank you for asking. Say, where are your executive producers? Because if they're not here, I could always sit in to make sure everything...
No. It's not necessary.
Okay, well, I was just coming in here to introduce you all to Will. He is gonna be you guys' new sound mixer.
Wait. I'm the sound mixer.
Well, Albert, surely you know that every good sound team needs a boom operator.
It's settled in. Albert is our new boom op. Thanks for your help, Tyler. You can go now.
Anytime, Anaheim.
Coffee?
Oh, no thanks. It's like 9:30 p.m. So, what's happening?
The death of culture.
We just voted to reject Daniel's episode idea. No big deal.
Oh, what was wrong with it? Too conceptual?
We really don't need to go into that right now.
I think you should hear it.
Daniel, you had your chance.
Well, I mean, if it's that bad, then like, what could I change?
I guess. Daniel?
Sure. Give him what he wants.
So, Fredo turns into a humanoid rabbit, and he leads a mammalian revolution against the human race.
Go on.
Okay, and there'll be tons of violence, and they'll only kill the meat eaters. The vegans and the vegetarians get to be kept as slaves and pets.
Okay, I'm sold.
What?
Yeah, I like the pescatarian undertones.
Just wait until you hear about the love interest.
Hey, don't oversell me.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We already voted unanimously.
Actually, I liked it too.
What? No, who even are you?
Yeah, I liked what he said with the pescaquarium undertones.
It doesn't matter. We already voted and I'm not changing my mind. It's still a terrible idea.
Fredo, you'd be the lead in this. Aren't you excited?
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to have to be a rabbit. People watch for this, not bunny ears.
Bunny ears are so cute, though.
Tell me more.
Rabbits are the most perfect animals on the planet. You'd put them all to shame.
All right, you got yourself a lead. I'm in.
Cool. So, can we see where everyone stands?
Who wants to make this episode? Those against?
Five, 4.
PA's vote doesn't count.
Gotcha. Tie game then.
Well, good luck convincing the rest of us.
Look, it's Albert, right?
Yeah, let's do.
Well, I mean, we're a sound team and we're going to be working closely together, and I just want to make sure we do the least amount of work possible.
Yeah, screw you. I take pride in my work, right?
No, I mean, I totally get that, but you know how actors deliver dialogue and then the sound peaks?
Yeah?
Rabbits don't peak.
Rabbits don't peak.
Rabbits don't peak. So what do you say?
All right. I guess I'm in.
Well, okay, hold on a minute. I had a perfectly good script that wasn't even considered.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, we can vote on yours.
Not unless you want to get sued.
PA, shut up.
Did you really write that script?
I mean, no.
Well, don't you want to contribute to something original, like his idea?
You mean like help with dialogue?
Yeah, sure. I bet he sucks at that.
Wait, I thought you just said...
Yeah, okay, I'm down.
Look, it's great that you found yourself, if that's what this is, but Daniel and Lauren are great writers, and I don't want to have to tell them that they can't do...
What did you have in mind?
What?
Look, I don't want to write a whole episode. When I was on that stage, I created something that other people would mimic, just like I've been mimicking your episodes, and that acting method has left me so confused. You're right, OT. I'm not performing me tonight, but I'd like to, and I think the best way to do that would be for me to write it and act it out.
So you want to be yourself by writing yourself?
Precisely.
No. I'm sorry, we have to maintain some kind of creative control here. If we let you write, we have to let everybody write.
Do you want DTF to be the best it can be?
What? Of course.
Well, the writing process doesn't reflect that. You see, I had 5 different personalities last season. It's a wonder we're not mistaken for a sketch show.
Look, OT, I don't know why we can't just let him have some creative input on his own character.
No, because he already decides how he executes the character, in more ways than one. And we don't need some South American dance recital to tell us that.
Even then, do you still want to keep hashing out the same old sitcom staples? Look, I just want to stop performing and be myself. Whatever that means.
No. You love performing. You love performing because you hate yourself. You're terrible.
I don't know if I am. But I'd like to find out.
Look, I'm not going to let you use the show to figure out your 5/16 life crisis.
Austin, can you excuse us for a second?
Certainly. I'll go use the little boys' room while you two chat.
What are you doing?
Adding a little bit of perspective. I'm tired of watering down Daniel and Lauren's script.
If we have an actor in the writer's room, maybe we can produce something that we're actually happy about.
I can't keep doing this, Thomas. The show isn't marketable as is, and now he wants to write? We can't keep losing PAs. The ones that dig themselves out. Quit!
Austin wants to be himself this season. He wants to bring something new to the table. Why can't we let him?
Because Austin is never himself. Not now and not ever. I just don't want to get canceled.
And I want Down to Film to be Down to Film. And Austin's DTF through and through.
Are we bad EPs?
Only if we see a problem and refuse to fix it.
Josh? Why? Oh, don't give me that. You know you can shoot the episode however you like. What? What is that?
Alex, you are so controlling on set.
I'm the director. It's my vision.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever written an episode?
Well, no.
Because isn't it the writer's vision?
No, because I'm bringing it to the screen. I won't have my reputation brought down by this cretin.
Have you ever considered letting Daniel direct?
And why would I do that?
That way, we get to make the episode we want, and your sterling reputation goes untouched. Also, don't you really want to kill this Austin guy?
He's so method he might actually do it. Okay, I'm in. All right, settle down, settle down. All right, one more vote, just to be sure. All those in favor? All opposed?
What are you doing?
I cannot believe I sold you guys on this. What even is this?
It's Down to Film, douche.
Right, well, it sucks. I mean, what are you guys gonna call this, Manimal Farm?
All right, buddy, time to go home.
Piss off, Tyler.
Hey, now say goodbye to your friends right now, or I'm leaving without you.
I have a car.
Which I am driving.
And tell your mute friend to shove it.
He can hear. What'd I miss?
Ah, DTF's going the economical route then. Gonna continue slaving for peanuts from your corporate overlords?
I just have one question. Did you even go to Brazil? Okay.
Okay.
You can write. But no more of this meta method BS.
What about regular method?
Whatever. Let's go tell Thomas.
Austin told me to go after Thomas. He insisted on paying the bill, but for once, the money was the last thing on my mind. I sat there with Thomas for about half an hour before I told him it was time to go.
I would have stayed there until the next meeting had it been up to me. It was a bad night for us.
But in the long run, it was a good night for Down to Film.
And one thing's for sure.
I don't think either of us will ever forget our dinner with Austin.